And we've got two great guests to bring out. One of them just played George W. Bush in Vice, and the other plays the tough-as-nails Cookie Lion in Empire. And now they're starring together in the powerful new movie, The Best of Enemies. Please welcome Sam Rockwell and Taraji P. Henson. I'm good. Good to see you, man. Welcome. I gotta say, that is the sexiest shirt I've seen on morning TV in a long time.
Thanks,
Sam.
man. I like to keep a little late night in my morning.
Sam stands for sexy. You didn't know?
We're gonna get to this movie. It's an amazing movie in just a second, but it's Thursday, so we did a little digging. Went back to some high school senior year photos. And we came up with these two for you guys. And they have a question.
Oh, man.
How long did it take to do the hair in the morning?
Wow. Mine or hers?
Both.
It took me a minute. It took me a minute. That was before wigs, honey. That's all my hair. And it was like 4 different hairstyles on one head.
And Sam, how about you?
3 hours at least, yeah.
Oh, you got to get up early for that, man.
Yeah.
And before, you guys were fans of each other long before you teamed up to do this movie.
That's
right.
right.
And I remember you said you knew you would have, you two would just get along. You have chemistry after you saw Taraji in Hustle and Flow. How did you know that?
I don't know. I just something about her. And we met through my girlfriend, Leslie Bibb, and we went to a bar in Brooklyn and hung out, and we decided we want to work together. So I was kind of chasing after Taraji for a while, and then this thing came up, and we just, did it.
He says, I thought it would be a rom-com. I said, well, this is sort of a rom-com.
That's right.
But you had been a fan of Sam's for years. So how was it for you when you finally met?
I fanned out totally when Lisa told me. Leslie. Ha! Leslie, he's not cheating, I promise. No, Leslie, when she told me who her boyfriend was, I was like, I totally fanned out. And I was like, you have to introduce us. I am such a fan of his. And I finally finished, and I usually, most shows or movies I'm on, I try to keep in touch, but I really kept in touch because I had to meet him.
Yeah.
And I came back to New York, and we hung out at the bar, and we put it out in the universe.
And it happened.
And it happened.
And it happened for the better of all of us, because this movie, it's The Best of Enemies, and it's based on civil rights activist Ann Atwater and C.P. Ellis, who was the head of the KKK. But they both end up co-chairing a committee for school segregation in Durham, North Carolina. And back in 1971, and they became close friends afterwards. They stayed in touch, so much so that they were actually here on GMA back in 1980. Yeah. And
we see it?
There they are right there. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Wow, look at that.
So how much did you two know about this story and this project before you signed on?
I knew nothing. I thought it was fiction. I thought it was fictional, and I started Googling, and I saw there had been plays, and I saw they were real people, and I saw the documentary, and I was like, wow, this is going to be great. And I just literally, I wanted to do it because I feel like we need it.
Yeah, me too. I was just knocked over by the story. I saw the documentary, and it blew me away. I was like, I couldn't believe it was real. And then I read the script, Yeah.
And C.P. Ellis, he passed away in 2005, and Ann Atwater passed away in 2016. But she knew this movie was being made. She knew you were going to play her, and she was so proud and happy that you were going to play her in this movie.
She's very excited.
Yes.
Very excited.
How did that make you feel?
It made me feel, I wouldn't do it if she didn't want me to do it. So it just, it made me feel good that I was honored that she wanted me to, that she trusted her story in my hands, and that the pressure was to get it right.
Yeah.
She left a voicemail on the director's phone, right, about Taraji, how excited she was.
She's happy the Cookie Lady's playing her.
The Cookie, okay. The Cookie Lady. Well, we have a look at a clip. You guys want to see a clip? Yeah! All right. Here's a clip of The Best of Enemies. Check it out.
That gun don't belong here.
I like to have it close in case I need to do my talking for me.
This here does the talking for me.
I have a Bible.
Oh, you do? Have you read it?
Of course I read it. And we go to church on Sundays.
Well, then you ought to know, CP.
No, what?
Same God made you, made me.
I tell you what, you two you disappear in whatever roles that you're playing, and I know it must have been tough to get into the headspace of C.P. Ellis.
Yeah,
But how were you able to do that?
Well, I actually, this one was heavy because I just wasn't brought up that way. So I talked to this ex-neo-Nazi who now pulls people out of hate groups, a guy named Christian Picciolini. I hope I pronounced that right. And he told me it's not so much that you hate brown people, black people, gay people, Jewish people, it's that you hate yourself. And so that was something that I could tap into and kind of and sort of identify with, because we've all had bad days and can relate to that.
Absolutely. And so on a movie like this with a heavy topic, but how do you lighten things up on set?
Good question. Well, there was a lot of levity on set, actually. We had to kind of have that because it was such a heavy topic.
We play music and we act silly in between takes. I work in a way that I can turn it on and off. I can't sit in the characters too long. I have enough of my own issues to deal with, and to carry my issues and the characters' issues home with me, I would be nuts. So I literally turn it on and off. I literally could be in a scene crying, there you go, cutting. I'm like, yeah, so last night, I swear I do it. And people come to set and they're like, is she real?
Right, but you know what? That's why you both are talented at what you do.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That's why you both are so enamored with that. And Taraji, before we go, of course, we love you as the cookie lady on Empire.
Yes.
But you guys have been going through a lot over there. So how's everybody doing?
We're good. We're good. We're actually all on vacation right now.
Well,
I'm supposed to be, but here I am working.
But that's why you are the star you are.
Thank you.
All right. I love having you both there. This is a fantastic movie. And Sam, thank you so much, man.
Thanks, man.
The Best of Enemies. It's in theaters tomorrow.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.